Good morning, everyone. Morgan and I showered. It's like 12 something. We actually woke up at I think we woke up at like 11, maybe? I don't know.
I woke up at like 10:30 and waited for Emma and Tony.
And Morgan woke up this morning telling me she looks like Jeffrey E. And I was like, who is Jeffrey E? Because she doesn't look like any Jeffrey that I know of. So then she's like, you know. And I was like, no, obviously I don't. And she was like, yeah, Jeffrey E. And then she typed it into Google and she was like, weird how I only have to type in Jeff and it pops up. And I was like, who is it? And she said that she looks like Jeffrey Epstein this morning.
I did.
No, she didn't. And then she said, I can't say his last name, it's bad luck.
I read that on Twitter. I really did.
So, moral of the story is if Morgan says anything in the mornings, it's not gonna make any sense. Yeah, so Morgan woke up this morning apparently looking like Jeffrey Epstein, even though she didn't. And then we showered, and now we're getting ready. We're gonna go shooting guns, because we're men. And then...
Because we're men.
And then we're gonna go to the beach.
You're gonna tell me I didn't look like that?
You didn't.
I literally looked like this.
She literally did not look like that whatsoever.
That's like exactly what I saw when I looked in the mirror.
You literally had your hair in the same hair that we had last night. It was just a little messy.
It was more like this though. Like a little doughy. I'm right, you're wrong.
No! If you looked like Jeffrey Epstein, I would be...
If I woke up and you rolled over and saw him.
I would be scared for my life and I would run away.
I love it.
I love it.
Love it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get dressed.
So what are you wearing today?
So we are on our way to go shoot guns with Arthur and Tony and whoever else is gonna be there. I actually have no idea. But it's just me and Morgan in the car and we're following Arthur and Tony. And then we're gonna go straight to the beach. And I have my Stitch shirt on and Morgan's so jealous.
Yeah, it's not fair. She was supposed to give it to me. That was the plan.
That was not the plan.
Make y'all look. I want no smiles over there.
Good job, Tony. So this is where we've been shooting. It's just at some guy's house, Arthur's friend. But I mainly shot over there at Morgan. But then I also shot at these targets with a pistol, right? Mm-hmm. We were pistol gills. Now we're going to the beach. We've been in traffic for
At least 2 hours.
At least. No. Okay, so we left shooting, went to McDonald's. I had to pee, so Morgan stopped at a gas station. Then literally as we pulled out of that gas station, she said, I have to pee, so she stopped at another gas station and peed. And then she took the wrong exit. And then once we got to a stoplight that we needed to be at, the line was backed up for literally miles. And so we found another way around that to get where we needed quicker. And now we're still just chilling in a line of cars and it's almost 5 o'clock. So I'm sure we'll be at the beach for like, Morgan says 15 minutes, but we'll see how long we stay. It's still really nice out, but
Parties are gonna be gone.
we're gonna come back tomorrow too, so. Well, we'll come back tomorrow and Tony will be with us, so we'll really party. Tony's not with us right now because he decided to stay and shoot some more. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. Just waiting in traffic to be at the beach for 20 minutes. But we'll come way earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get here at like 10.
10 o'clock in the morning.
And then we'll be here till 10 at night.
Yeah, 12 hours.
12 hours at the beach. But yeah, right now we're just waiting. Selfie with the car behind us. Okay, so I'm gonna be popping in a lot in this vlog because I did a terrible job at vlogging the last few days on my trip. And when I say terrible, I mean it. I figured I'd pop in and I'd tell you what happened at the beach because I didn't get any footage of the beach except for a couple clips on my phone. But Morgan and I got to the beach and we were just sitting there chilling on our beach chairs. We played in the water for a little while together. It was so much fun. And then we were on our way to the bathroom and she stops and like points at this man and he points back at her. And I was just standing there like, I was so confused because I'm not from North Carolina, so I know absolutely no one. And Morgan's only lived there a few years, so I didn't think that she would just like know random people at the beach. But she did. They stood there and pointed at each other for a while. And then she finally said his name and he said her name. And I was like, oh, so you know this man? And she was like, yeah, we used to work together. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he invited us to hang out with him and his friends and just like on the beach. And we ended up having a little beach party and it was so much fun. I met so many people. I met Preston, who you'll meet kind of in the vlog. I don't ever vlog with him, but I'll tell you about him. We just partied on the beach, jammed to music. I have a couple clips that you'll see in a second. And those are the only clips I got. But it was so much fun. It was like the best party I've ever been to. Better than any house party I've ever been to in Kansas. But I just wanted to pop in and tell you what was going on because I did so bad at vlogging the last few days of the trip. So I'm gonna have to pop in and make sense of what I filmed for the rest of the video. Here are the clips from the beach party. I only took like 2, so. I haven't vlogged all day today and it's like 6:17, but I didn't vlog because we were just going to the beach and we did that same thing last night, so I figured that it would just kind of be repetitive, but we just woke up and went and got food and went to the beach. I don't know what I'm talking about in this clip, it being repetitive. You didn't vlog, Emma. What's repetitive? You're not vlogging? Basically. So I am gonna tell you a little story about this the Sunday beach trip, which is the one that I'm like, the day that you're watching right now is Sunday, and we went to the beach, me, Morgan, and Tony. And we got there, we were standing by our beach chairs and Morgan and Tony started heading towards the water, and I turned around because like, so where we set up our stuff every time we went was like right next to the pier. So like, this is the pier, we set our stuff up right here, and back here at the very end of the pier, underneath the pier, a bunch of like high schoolers would hang out. And so I like looked back because they were making a lot of noise, so I like looked back to see what they were doing. And then this guy walks by with a couple of his friends, and I was like, in my head I was like, I know that guy. Like, he looks so familiar. I swear I've seen him before. And like, I knew exactly who I was thinking of in my head. And so I just like kept staring at him as he like walked by. We smiled at each other and he just like walked by, and I was like, I know that guy. I've seen him before. And so I went into the water with Morgan and Tony and I was like, I've seen that guy before over there in the pink shorts. I know who that is. His name's Dave. He has a TikTok and an Instagram. His name's Subway Dave. I know him. And Morgan was like, no, you don't. Tony was like, no, you don't. That's not him. I was like, no, I swear it is. I know it's him. And I just kept looking at him because I knew him. And so Tony and Morgan were like, go up and ask him if that's his name. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because if it's not, that's embarrassing. And so then we walked past him and I was like, yeah, that's him. I know that's him. And we went and sat back down at our chairs, and Morgan and Tony were like, well, Tony was like, who are we talking about? I was like, that guy over there in the pink shorts. And he was like, I'll go ask him. And I was like, no, please don't, because if it wasn't him, I didn't want to be embarrassed. So Tony walks over there and asks this guy, he says, do you know Subway Dave? And this guy says, well, that's me, so yeah. And then he was like, oh, really? That's cool. And so they start walking over towards us. Morgan's like, they're walking over here. I was like, No, they are not. So he comes over and I was like, yeah, I'm the one that recognized you. And he was like, no way. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what do you like know me from? And I was like, probably TikTok. And then I followed you on Instagram. And he's like, oh yeah, I don't post on TikTok much anymore. And I was like, yeah, I noticed. And he was like, where are you from? And I was like, Kansas. And he was like, you're from Kansas? Because that's what everyone said. Every time I met someone, they were like, where are you from? And I was like, Kansas. And they were like, why are you here in North Carolina? But he was like, you saw my stuff all the way out in Kansas? And I was like, yep, crazy world. But it's so weird, like recognizing someone on the beach. And he's not even that big. He has like 32,000 on TikTok or something like that. But he's very cute. So Dave, if you're watching this, what's up? We still Snapchat sometimes, but we never like hung out or anything like that. But yeah, that was super weird, just like recognizing someone on the beach that I've seen on TikTok and Instagram on like social media. And he's from North Carolina, and I had no idea that he was. And we were just like at the beach, at the exact same beach at the exact same time on the same day. It was so weird. But yeah, just thought I'd share that with you because it was a weird experience. And now we're gonna shower and then go to dinner. So it's kind of just the same thing kind of every day, but it's been fun. So now I'm gonna shower. So it's nighttime now. It was a really chill day today, and I just wasn't in the mood to pick up my camera, so I didn't. But I promise you didn't miss out on much. We just went to the beach and went to dinner. And I met this boy named Preston, and he came to dinner with us. We're gonna hang out tomorrow. That's basically it. Me, Preston, Tony, and Morgan went to dinner and then drove around, and that was it. I'm gonna go to bed now, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Sorry that I failed you today. Good night. Hello everyone. I have not been doing a good job vlogging these past few days. It's 4:21 Monday, June 29th. And we've just been chilling at the house all day, doing pretty much nothing. Morgan's parents are at work. Like Arthur left town to go to work and Kim's at work. So we've just been chilling in the house, letting the dogs run around out of their kennels because they've been just stuck in their kennels. So we've been just hanging out at the house, and now I'm getting ready because I'm gonna go hang out with Preston, the cute beach boy that I met. Yeah, we're gonna hang out. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go walk around somewhere, maybe go get food. I don't know. We're gonna go to the beach later because I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet Morgan and Tony at the beach later. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm just getting ready. I'm watching The Bachelor Greatest Seasons, Ben Higgins episode, and getting ready. This isn't what I'm gonna wear, it's just what I threw on to get ready, but I'll update you guys when I'm done getting ready, show you what I look like and what I decided to wear.
He ran too fast. He's on the
So once again, I lied to you guys. One, I did not show you what I wore, but I just put on a pair of shorts and a tank top. Two, I didn't show you Preston. Three, I didn't show you anything for the rest of the night until I got home and I was going to bed. So I'm just gonna catch you up on what happened. So this is Preston. He is the boy that I met at the beach. Morgan is a stepmom, Tony is a kid, and so Morgan's a stepmom, and Preston had on a shirt that said, "I heart hot moms." So Morgan went up to him and was like, "Hey, I'm a hot stepmom," and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I met him and we just hit it off. And so when he picked me up, we went and we walked around down by the water, and then we sat on a cute little swing bench and talked for a little while. And then we went to the beach. We went and we walked around at the beach, and we didn't end up meeting Morgan and Tony at the beach because I think they were just hanging out at the house and they were getting food, so they didn't want to drive to the beach. But Preston and I went and walked on the beach for a little while. Here's a cute selfie we took. And then we went to downtown Moorhead, I think that's where we went, and we walked around down there, and it was so cute. It was like just like a road with like little shops on it, but it was late at night, so they were all closed. So we just walked along, and then we walked along the water on like a dock type thing, and we saw a ton of super nice yachts. They were so nice, literally like 3-story yachts. It was crazy. And then we just sat on, or we just like stood on a little like dock for a little while and watched the water and the boats and stuff like that. And it was so much fun. And then we went and got food. We just went to cook out because it's super fast and super cheap. And then we went back to Morgan's. I actually don't think I vlogged anything for the rest of the trip, other than right before I was leaving. So I'm just gonna go ahead and update you on what happened throughout the rest of the trip. We only had one more day. So Monday is the day that you just watched. I went and I hung out with Preston. Tuesday was my last day there, I think, and I went home on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. So Tuesday we were supposed to go to Wilmington, but then Morgan and Tony ended up having errands that they needed to run that took like pretty much all day, so we didn't end up going to Wilmington. So Preston and I went and got hibachi. That was my first time getting hibachi, and it was so good. And he took me out to lunch, and it was super cute. We went on a little lunch date, and then we went to the mall. We hung out there for a little while. We went to his house, and I met his family, and we played with his dog. He has the cutest dog. Oh my gosh, I love his dog. His dog's name is Milo. He has 2 other dogs too, but I love Milo. And then we just hung out at his house for a little while and watched movies and stuff like that. And then we went and got froyo with Morgan and Tony, and this is a picture from that. And then we went back to Morgan's. We hung out there. And then Wednesday I had to leave, so we woke up and I said bye to Preston, and it was super sad, but he gave me a couple of his shirts to wear. Preston and I don't talk as much anymore. We planned on keeping in touch and talking like every day, but now we don't talk every day. We still do talk every once in a while, but not every day. It was really fun while it lasted, and it was awesome getting to meet someone new. So then I left. We went and got Chick-fil-A and donuts, and I left. Here are a few more clips from the trip. Not very many, literally I think like 2 or 3, but that was basically the end of my trip. So I had a great time. I love North Carolina. Definitely would be somewhere I would move someday. I just packed up my stuff super organizedly.
The most unorganized suitcase I've ever seen.
But as you can tell by the lack of clips you've seen for the past few days, I didn't do a very good job at vlogging. Mom's gonna be so mad at me. But Preston's coming over, and Tony went to go get us pizza. Okay, see you later. Tell them what's wrong with your room.
It's empty right here.